Everyone wants to manifest. Everyone wants to create beautiful vision boards, write in their journals, create this dream in their head. But I don't think everyone is willing to put in the work. It is 2024, a new year has begun, and we see so much videos, so much content on how to manifest your dream life, how to make this year count, do this and that and that. I believe that you don't need to do all of that stuff to make your dream life happen. Because I believe in the habits and the identity you create around yourself. Don't get me wrong, if creating vision boards and creating a dream helps you, do that. I have done that. I have spoken on this channel several times about why it matters to create a vision for yourself. But the problem I find with all of this, and the problem I find with this sort of oversaturated content on how everyone can live their dream, is that everyone talks about how to dream about your life, how to manifest your dream life. No one talks about the work. Honestly, if you want to make this year your year, you have to be willing to wake up every single day and do the things that you think in your head that type of a dream person does. By dream person, I mean the dream version of you. You create little habits, you push through, you create principles for yourself. That's how you get there. Create that vision board if you need it, but that is 3%. And this is where I think my opinion will differ from other people. I used to be that person who thinks that all the dreaming is 50%. I don't think that anymore. I think the other side of that is you can get stuck in the dreaming phase and not do the doing phase. You only need to write out your goals once. Create your dream once. You can, tweak it along the way. But if you see a pattern, if every single December you're saying again, next year will be my year, and you create these vision boards and you create these lists and nothing happens, I think that's a big sign that maybe it's not about dreaming, it's about doing. Manifestation has never worked for me. I still don't know what it means. I've read so many articles about it. I wanted to create a video about it. I wanted to talk to you guys and say, oh, we're gonna manifest something together in 2024. And believe it or not, I had been working on this idea the entire December, and I never wrote that script because I realized the words are not pouring out because it's not authentic to me. I don't believe in manifestation. I believe in creating a plan, putting, out the dream you want to have and working towards it. And some people might disagree about the whole manifestation thing, and feel free to comment down below and tell me if you see manifestation differently. But from what I've read and what I've heard, it's all about, putting out this dream and allowing universe to give you that. And I've tried it many times in my life. And maybe someday it will work for me. But the one thing that has actually worked for me is working. I just felt like with all the content on manifestation and making this your dream year, I want to add my 2 cents and say to you, maybe it's enough to dream. Maybe just start working. And if you have been working, and this is very important because I'm also speaking to myself, if you feel like you have been working and nothing's happening, there still might be some things you need to figure out about yourself. I know sometimes people feel like if they're not getting what they want, it's a curse or something else is happening. I think it's just work with yourself, like work within yourself. Understand that if you want to create this year the best year ever, you need to become a person that you see in your dreams. So if you want to make a lot of money, you have to sit down and think that type of person that makes a lot of money, how do they look like? How do they work? How do they get there? And you will make mistakes, you will fall down, but you have to be willing to get up and keep working. I've had several dreams that I still haven't pursued. Like I'm on my way, but I still haven't gotten them. I don't give up. I keep going. I keep learning things about myself. I get better. When I think about especially physical health, I've had different fitness goals. Every time when I look back and think, okay, why didn't I reach it at that time? It always makes sense to me. Like there's a picture I see like, okay, I still didn't get that, and that's why I, overstretched, or I pulled a muscle or something. It always makes sense. And I want you to understand that if you still don't have your dream, you're gonna look back at this moment in a couple of years and be like, that's why. I still needed to understand that. I still needed to learn that, get there, and so on and so on. December was a hard month for me emotionally. I don't know why. I see this almost every year. Winter is not my season. I don't like that it's so dark all the time. Like, guys, it's dark right now. I was going through a lot of shifts internally, which I think sometimes happens at the end of a season, and also in winter you're just stuck inside, so you're just like contemplating life. And I really asked myself, what is authentic to me, and what do I want to do, and where do I want to be? And when I had these conversations, and guys, this wasn't one evening, I asked these questions all the time, and it was over in the course of days and weeks, and it was a long time. And what came to me was I wasn't aligned with what I'm doing and what I want the outcome to be. And the first is kind of being the person I see myself in the future. There were things I wasn't doing that I thought that person will be doing. And I know it's easy to say, oh, I will do this when, but I always say when is never gonna happen. It's today or tomorrow, whatever is easier to you. You have to start today. You have to build tiny habits. You have to put in the work in the morning, because I feel like morning routines matter. How you start today is how you're gonna continue it. You have to think about your health first and foremost. You have to think about your sleep. In the December, I wasn't sleeping almost at all. And then I'm like, oh, that's why I'm feeling not so good. You have to really dig deep and banish habits that are not serving you and put in the new ones. So my biggest suggestion for you in 2024, and this is something I'm wishing myself and wishing you, stop manifesting and start creating identity-based habits. When I say identity, I mean the type of habits you think that person you want to become would be doing. Start working, start putting your health first. I always say this, and every single time I say this, I'm like, no, now I get it, what it means to put your health first. And then a year goes by and I'm like, no, now I get it. And for me, I've just only discovered more and more things about myself, about my health, and how your life will only really be truly amazing if you have your health. Or at least if you're trying to think about your health. Don't be afraid to put in the work and be authentically you. Pursue your dreams, run after your dreams, but don't give up. Spend time with your family. Do things that make you happy. Spend time outside, but stop drawing on a piece of paper. I mean, if you really want to, do it, but manifestation alone is not gonna get you anywhere. Everything, your life, your relationships, your well-being is in your hands. No matter how hard it might get, remember, it is still in your control. So if it sucks, it's probably because it's you. You're not doing something, you're missing something, but it's in your hands. It might be an overwhelming message, but it's also such a powerful message. Your life, your well-being, your relationships, your health is in your hands. So if you want to change something, put down that vision board, look at it once or twice, but then put it down and start working. I'm wishing you guys a very happy new year, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.